Hey everybody, what's going on? My name's Ash. Welcome to my channel, Saved by an Angel. In this video, I'm going to share with you some of my top pieces of advice if you're depressed, things you should do. And I'm not a doctor or a counselor. I just like to consider myself to be a bit of a School of Hard Knocks coach. In 2014, I tried to take my life, so depression and anxiety and feeling like shit is no stranger to me. So I've learned a few things on my 7-year healing journey, and I'd like to share them with you in case you need some help. So first, I'm going to start with the first most important thing you got to do, pay attention to. So if you're watching a video with a title like this, you're not impressed with life, right? Grab a pen, grab a piece of paper, and write down all the things in your life that are wrong, and got to figure out a way how to cross each one off, right? Might not be able to get them all, but what one can you start with? Okay? Pay attention to your posture. Are you sitting down in a chair all slunched over, just, bad posture, just not moving a lot throughout the day? The most important piece of advice that I could give someone that's depressed right now, you're watching this, you want to scream, you want to cry, you want whatever, is become active physically. If you got little weights you can lift, anything, you got to start working out for multiple reasons, okay? Not only does it get your mind out of the gutter, which is what's creating your depression in the first place, it's also, it's moving, getting your heart rate up, it's pumping the blood, things in your body are moving, flushing out toxins that also lead to a depressed state. Then you're releasing endorphins, okay, which help you feel good. So that's why this is my number one piece of advice. Number two is diet. Clean up your diet. If you're eating instant food, fast food from the dollar menu, okay, the fuel you put in yourself is what you get back, okay? I went from being, I used to load up my barbecue when I used to throw UFC parties. I'd load up my barbecue with hot dogs, hamburgers, I would eat like 5 hot dogs in a night. And, now 4.5 years vegetarian, almost 7 years without drinking alcohol, I've seen the effects of how I used to eat fast food all the time. There was a time in my life where I actually drank pop. One of the worst things on this planet. But anyways, what you need to do is you need to change the nutrition that's going into your body. I used to think that when I was, saving money, going to fast food restaurants, I used to look at healthier food as, oh, that's expensive. And I heard a woman one time say, I can't afford organic food. And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, you know what? If you can't afford organic food, sell your house, downgrade, because the food you put into your body is more important than the home you live in. Okay? Your quality of life is more important. So if you're depressed, do a checklist on your diet. What can you cut out and what can you add? Go to the store. If you're gonna start working out like I recommended in my first tip, go grab some protein, some non-GMO organic veggie protein, and go grab a multivitamin. It's a good thing to grab some greens. Grab a green smoothie. Don't be afraid to invest in yourself. I used to go to the health store and I'd look at a $70 jar of green powder and I'd be like, oh my god, I would never spend that. I use it all, I have no problem buying them now. So don't be afraid to invest in yourself. Invest into the quality food that goes into you. If you had a Ferrari, would you put the worst quality gas into it? No. Why? Because you love your Ferrari. You'd put the most expensive gas in it you could. Start seeing your body as a Ferrari instead of a whatever. Don't want to insult anyone, But you get my point, right? So become active, start lifting weights. If you can't lift weights for health reasons, go outside and walk if you can. this is my third piece of advice, and that is to get outside, go for a walk, or just go on your front lawn if you can and get fresh air. Being pent up in a house, there's so many different frequencies and energies that are in a house that don't allow our body to perfectly, do their thing. So when you go outside, it kind of releases that energy, allows your body to do your thing. Me, maybe just because I'm a Pisces, I love to go to the ocean. I'm always in White Rock, Crescent Beach, just walking. Sometimes I'll just drive by White Rock Beach with my windows down at 11 o'clock at night just to get that air, that salty air, breathing it in. Salt is purifying. If you're depressed, go sit by a big body of water. Okay, it's amazing how, our body is 70% water. When you sit by a massive body of water, that harmonizes, okay? Everything harmonizes. It all becomes one. It's this energy world we live in, okay? And before I go, I give you my 3 top pieces of advice. I'm going to give you another one that's really important. Pay attention to the music you're listening to, okay? Music is drugs for our ears. It's a drug for, drugs are for our senses, and our ears, that's what that is. Music, depending on what you're listening to, can 100% affect the mood that you're in. You put some sad love song on, you just broke up with someone, that's probably going to make you feel a certain way. You put some dance music on, that's probably going to make you feel a certain way. Put some house techno on, that's probably going to make you feel a certain way. When my mom passed away in 2013, when I was driving to the hospital, it was like perfect timing. Like the Rihanna song, I Want You to Stay, just came out on the radio, and they were playing that all the time. I'm driving to the hospital to see my dad and mom, and this is on. And every time I heard that song after my mom passed away, it was like instant tears. So pay attention to the music you're listening to. Make yourself a playlist that makes you happy. Okay, depression's not fun. Want to get out of it as fast as possible. This is my advice to help you with that. If you have any questions, comment down below. I'd love to help anyone that's going through a hard time. Thanks everybody for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe so more people can see these videos. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a great day.